What's up guys, cejaman back with another review. So today we're going to be doing the reviews on the brand new Funko DC Primal Age action figures. Now similar like what they did with the Thundercats and the Mortal Kombat and the horror figures, which I actually did a review on some of them, they're doing the classic like He-Man style figures for DC Comics. And they actually did a comic book on this. Now, I got these all at Target. I'm still missing the Joker. I haven't picked up the Beasts yet either for Batman and the Joker. I'd probably do a separate updated video, but I figured let's do a video on all the stuff I have. So this is going to be a long video. I'm going to be reviewing the figures, the Batcave, and the lunchbox, and we'll go over the comic book really quick towards the end of the video. So we'll look at each individual figure one by one. First off, I want to show you the artwork on the back of the cards, which is really cool. The artwork they did on this is amazing. So you have Batman and Green Lantern, you have Wonder Woman, Scarecrow, and the Joker, and then you have King Shark. Wait, who did I say? I said you have Wonder Woman, Scarecrow, and Aquaman. That's what I meant to say. And at the bottom you have Mr. Freeze. I was gonna say Iceman. Mr. Freeze, King Shark, and the Joker. The Joker just looks really, really cool. So that's what the back of the card looks like for these. Alright, so the first character we're going to be taking a look at is the Scarecrow. We're going to run down these characters fairly quick because I don't want this to be too long of a video. So he does come with an accessory. He has his little axe right here. I don't even think, there's a name for this. I don't think it's an axe, but this is really cool. They did a great job. And the way this looks, the weathering especially on the blade looks awesome. So he comes with that, and he also comes with a really cool like wooden shield. And then you can see the Scarecrow right on there too. It's got the red eyes, or the crow I should say. And then right over here he has the little clips that you just click onto the forearm. And then right over here we have the Scarecrow, and it's again, these are all going to have really unique looks to them. So it looks like he has a kind of like a mask that he's wearing, and it looks like the mouthpiece is stitched on. He's got yellow eyes, and then he has a kind of like a soft plastic hoodie, and then you can see the texturing on that. And then he has a separate piece for the cape, which is also a soft rubber material, so you can see the cape right there, and you can lift this up and you can see the back of the outfit. Look how cool that is. I like how they made this part, or the top part of the outfit right here, the body, it's kind of like a spinal cord. So that really looks cool right there. And then you have his little trunks. He's got a loincloth, which is a soft rubber material. And then you have some more of the detailing right there in the front of the outfit. He's got shoulder pads. And then he also has little like gauntlets, and you can see the stitching on those as well. He has little like shin guards as well, which look to be made out of wood. And then he has his boots. You can see some of the fur that's sculpted on there, and then you have the strings and everything that are, that tying him up, and then he's got stitching on the boots as well. The buckle is pretty cool too, because he has, I don't know if you can make that out, but he does have a crow there. Now these guys are very limited articulation, so I'll go over one figure because they're all going to have the same type of articulation. They do have rotation in the head sculpt. The arms just go forward and back, and then you can rotate them at the waist, and the legs kind of have like a little swivel to them, I guess, but they do go in and out, and they do go forward and back. And here we have Scarecrow holding onto his weapons, and he holds onto them perfectly. I also want to mention right there that his fingernails are painted kind of like a grayish black. Next up, we're going to look at Batman. Now, Batman comes with a really nice sword, and it's got a massive blade. He has a gold blade right there, and also, again, you can see it does have some weathering there. It's a gold color, and then he has a bat logo right here, a bat emblem right there. So he does have that, and then he also has a gold shield that you can see right over here. You can see the detailing on that. That looks great. I love the logo too. It has that kind of like Dark Knight Returns feel to it. And then he has clamps on here, which are gonna, lock onto the wrist. Here is a look at Batman. The cowl is really cool. You got the short bat ears. He has, again, you can see the stitching on the cowl, so you can see it all over the place too, on the sides, on the back. It almost looks similar to like a Catwoman, which he looked like in Batman Returns. He's got the gold Batman logo right over here with some straps going around with the gold straps. He also has his utility belt, and the utility belt has some really cool patches. You can also still see the Bat logo right there in the center. He's got the loincloth, has like a blue fur look to it. Here's a back look at Batman. You can see some more of the gold belt. And then the cape, again, separate piece, and it has that kind of like fur look to it as well, and soft rubber material. He's got the gray suit. He has the blue gloves, and you can also see the gauntlets right over here, the 3 little spikes, and gray pants, and blue boots with the fur. And then right there at the bottom. So these figures don't have peg holes. Let's go ahead and put the weapons on Batman. And here we have Batman holding onto his weapons. Looks very cool. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Wonder Woman. She has her gold sword, and then she also has the handle kind of wrapped with like a reddish color. So you can see the blade right there. Looks great. And then she also comes with a shield, a gold shield, and you can see her logo there, and the clamps to clamp on the wrist as well. And then also, she comes with the lasso of truth. How cool is that? I mean, obviously, it's all, you know, roped up together, so you can't extend it, but there is a place on her belt that you can place this. So she does come with the lasso of truth. Now, Wonder Woman herself doesn't really have much of a different look compared to the Wonder Woman you see nowadays. It looks pretty much the same, to be honest with you. You have her tiara, am I saying that right? Tiara? Right there on top, and you can see the star right in the middle. She has, you know, blue eyes, and you can see the red lipstick. You have the black sculpted hair. You have the, I love the chest plate right here, and you can see her logo right there, and then she also has stars. She's got a blue soft rubber loincloth. You can see the belt buckle there. There is a little clip where you can place the lasso of truth. She has her gold gauntlets, and on there you have the logo as well on each of them. And then she has the soft rubber cape too. It's like a burgundy color. You can raise this up. You can see the back, and then she also has the soft loincloth, and she's wearing blue shorts. And you can come down over here, and she has her boots also with the fur there, and the logo is right over here. So really, really cool. And then the fingernails are also painted kind of like a burgundy color. So here we have Wonder Woman all geared up. Looks great. And then you have the lasso of truth. So there is a little clip here, and then you just hang that on there, and then you have Wonder Woman ready for battle. All right, so looking at the last of the heroes, we're going to be taking a look at Green Lantern. Now, he actually comes with a few more accessories. So he has, they're all like constructs too. You have the clear plastic Green Lantern shield, and you can see the Green Lantern logo right there. And there's the clips, so this is really cool. You also have a axe. Look at that. And I love, again, that it's clear plastic, and you have the Green Lantern logos on each side. How dope is that? And then you also have a ball with spikes. Look at that. So you have that, and then he also has the lantern. How cool is this? He has the lantern. This is a soft rubber on the chain, a necklace. So you can actually put this over Hal Jordan, and look at that. Look at the lantern. That looks so cool. All right, guys, so here we have Green Lantern. Now, he also comes with some extra little accessories right here in the lower left thigh. He has another like kind of like a armored plate for his thigh, and it's also like a construct as well. And there is a clip on here, so you can probably remove this. And then he has one right over here on the shoulder. Yeah, again, these are separate pieces. He's got like a really cool looking face sculpt right there. And then yeah, it looks like you can see some of the stitching on the mask as well. And then he has his hair right over here. It's kind of parted right there in the center. Sculpting on this is great. It's got the green outfit with the black undershirt and the white gloves, so you can see all that. And then he has the ring, so that's pretty cool that they still included the ring on this. And then you come to the bottom of the pants. Well, actually in the buckle he also has the Green Lantern logo there, and then you have the pants right over here, or the loincloth. It's also like a cloth material. And then there's the back of that. Black pants, black tights, I guess you can say. The white boots with the little bit of fur on them. Now, he can't hold on to all of the accessories because he's got a few accessories. So it's really up to you if you want to mix and match. So you can place the lantern over his neck right there. And then it's up to you if you want to display the shield. Now, you don't have to. I personally like it, and it's up to you whatever weapon you want him to hold on to. And then we have Green Lantern ready for battle. King Shark. He does come with some accessories right here. He has the shield, and I think it's awesome that they have the fin with the water. That is so cool. Again, the clip right there on the back. And he has like a hook. And how cool is that? It's like a fish hook. And then you can see the straps right around the lower part right here. So this is King Shark's weapon. Now this is a cool one. This is a great looking figure. So he almost has like kind of like a smile look to him. You have the sharp teeth. Look at the sculpting on him. You have the gills right there on the side. You have the fin right up top. You can see the nose. He also has like battle scars throughout the body. He's got one on the top of the head here, and then he's got some right here on the upper right of the chest, on the shoulder, and then several of them on each leg. So you can see some of the battle scars. And then I don't know if he has anything on the back. No, he does not. Now, it's cool because he has this kind of like a fossil of a shark's mouth right there that's strapped around the front part of his body. I mean, look at this. Look at the teeth on that. And he's a very muscular figure. So you have the ropes that's tied right there to the back. He also has some straps right around the bicep on the right hand. And then the cool thing about him, he's got these like gauntlets on each side. And if you look closely, they're seashells. I mean, that's so awesome that they did that. They added seashells right there. And his belt buckle is a shark's tooth, and you can also see the sharp edges on each side. So he's got a shark's tooth for the center of the buckle here. His loincloth is soft material and it looks like it's like seaweed. So you have that in the front and in the back. He also has some of the fins right here on the lower legs, and he also has them in the elbow area too. But the sculpting on King Shark is fantastic. One of the best ones out of the ones that I own. Again, I don't own the Joker yet, so I don't know how that one's gonna look. I haven't seen it in person either. But yeah, so there's the feet. And yeah, this is just a great looking figure. So let's go ahead and attach his weapons. So we'll get the little fish hook weapon on, and we'll attach his shield. And there you go, we have King Shark. This is a fantastic piece. Last but not least, we have Mr. Freeze, another one of my favorites because of the coloring of the character and because of the accessories. I love that he comes with like a blue translucent plastic base, or sorry, shield, and you can see it's kind of like an ice sculpture here, so it's a little sharp right there on the ends. Look at that. Looks like an ice cube, and then you have the little clamps right over here. So he has that shield. He also has like a frozen hand right over here you can use as a weapon. You just snap over his regular hand. So you do have that. Look at this detailing on that, really cool. He also has a iced sword. This is an awesome accessory right here. This looks super cool. So you have that right there as a weapon, and he also comes with a helmet. So I'll give you guys some close-ups on this, but he also comes with a helmet. It's kind of like a soft material as well. There's a top of it, you can see the detailing. All right, so we have Mr. Freeze, and look at him. He's got a beard, he's got red eyes. It's a totally different look for Mr. Freeze. I like this one a lot. I honestly like this look. So he has no hair on top, he's bald. He's got the white beard, the white eyebrows, kind of like an angry face, and then the red eyes. Great looking head sculpt. He's got the straps right over here, which are silver, and then they have spikes on them. He's got a gold ice, little kind of like a diamond shaped right there in the center of the chest piece. And the belt is what's awesome. So not only does he have like a frozen belt, you can see the little ice cube right in the center there, and then the belt itself is just like an ice piece. And whoa, look at that's another thing too. The legs on these pop off. So if you order these online, I've heard that a lot of these come, you know, like with their arms off or their legs off, so just be careful with that. The loincloth is soft material, and then you have it in the back right here too, and the cool thing about that is it's icicles. Look at that. So you have some icicles for the loincloth, and then, I mean, obviously the body is all blue. He's got a gauntlet on the right side, which is just, you know, the clear plastic that's blue, and he has his white boots with like the blue straps on there, so there's that. And as far as the weapons go, now you can either display him with the shield, or you can put this ice hand over him here, which I think looks cool, but I personally like to put the shield on him. So we'll clamp that on Mr. Freeze. We'll put the sword on him as well, and then we'll put the finishing touch, and that is his helmet. And then you have the complete look for Mr. Freeze. How cool is that? Great looking figure. All right, guys, so I'm gonna need to zoom the camera all the way out to get a close look, or a full look at the Batcave. So you have this really cool bat right here in the center top of the Batcave. You can see the ears, the eyes, and then you have the fangs and everything right there. You have the gate that opens up. We'll get into all that in a second. It has these cool little like pots and translucent flames on each side. You can see the bricks, the detailing on top. Now, it would have been awesome if this actually lit up. I think that would have been really cool. You have two more flames right over here on each of the on each side of the top as well. And then over here on top of the actual Batcave, you can actually place a figure there. There is a place so somebody can stand on. So if you want to display like a certain character, you can display a character there. And then the top over here does have like, kind of looks like little horns right there on the top. So that's the side there. It does have an open window on the right side, and then another opening right over here on the left. So if we move this to the side, you can get kind of like a side view of this. So this is gonna fold open, and I'll get into that in a second. We turn this bad boy around, and there's a big hole opening, like kind of like a window in the back of the Batcave. So then right there at the bottom, look at this. It's like a lizard that's just chilling on the back of the cave. Okay, so when you fold this open, you can see here there is the gate, and you can see there is a bat right in the center right over here, and then this does open, so you can see it does open and close. And then there's little areas where you can display some of the weapons, because this actually does come with some accessories. We'll get into all that in a second. So there's this side of the Batcave, and then right over here you have this second flooring, and again there's the window. And then it also has a cell, so you can put a character in there. You can put him in the little cell right there. So what we're gonna do is take a look at all the accessories here. Okay, so the Batcave does come with several accessories. You have Batman's chair, and there is kind of like a bat-shaped creature right there on top. So kind of zoom in on there, you can see how cool the sculpting is on that. The chair itself has some like weathering to it. Look at the armrest. You can see you can make out the claws for the bat, and then you have a bat logo right there at the bottom. Here's the bottom of the chair here. There is a peg holder, but it doesn't peg anywhere. You can just place this pretty much wherever you want. And then you can kind of see like the wings in the back of the chair. So this is a really nicely detailed chair here. He also comes with the flag that you can display. We'll get into that in a second. So you got this right here. And he also has this like wooden, it's not an armory, it's kind of like his little training, I guess you can say little training device that he uses. It's got like a little shield. There's no articulation on it whatsoever. You can see there's an axe on here, and then you can actually remove this, but look how cool this is. So this is where Batman trains. This is where he gets all his fighting skills from. And then there's the bottom here. So this is a really nice little touch that they added. And then it also has this other little helmet that you can actually use for Batman. So that's pretty cool. Now he also comes with this. I'm not sure exactly what this is supposed to be. I'm assuming it's kind of like a viewing globe to where I guess Batman can see what's going on in the city. And then here's the bottom right over here. But I like how you can see some of the different bats when you circle around it. There's no real detailing inside of the actual crystal ball. So I think it would have been awesome if they added something on here. Again, this doesn't come with any instructions, so it doesn't tell you what goes where. You pretty much have to figure this out on your own. Another cool, and this is like the last accessory, he does come with a spinal cord right here of a big creature. Look at this. Look how cool this is. And this serves as kind of like a ladder, I guess you can say. So if you wanted to put this right here, you can use that as like some kind of a ladder so Batman or whoever can get onto the second floor. So cool thing is he does come with accessories that you can hang in the little armory here. He does have a sword. He's got like kind of like a little hammer there. And then there's another little axe, and he does have a bat emblem shield right there. So all of these you can use for, Batman can use, and you can display with him if you'd like. Now to display the flag, you can see there's little holes in the back of the pole. So what you're gonna do, there's peg holes right up here, and there you go. You have the Batman flag hanging in the Batcave. So this is kind of the setup I have here. You can see I put the little training area right over here, and I put the spinal cord ladder thingy to get to the second floor right over here, and then there's the little viewing globe. There's Batman sitting on his chair, and then we have Freddy Krueger in the cell. So this is pretty much the Batcave. I think it's an awesome piece, and for the price, it's only $59.99. Amazon has it for $69.99. So if you can find this at Target, it is definitely worth a pickup. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys was the lunchbox that I ended up picking up. I thought this was just an awesome piece. It's a tin lunchbox. The artwork on here is really cool. You can see it does read DC Primal Age. You have Aquaman versus King Shark. Again, the artwork on this is awesome. On one side of it, you have Batman over here. On the other side, you do have the Joker. And I love how he has like scarred on his body, the ha ha ha. That's why I really want to get this figure. I want to see how cool it is in person. I saw the tag over here. Again, this is made by Funko. On the back, this is actually the artwork for the Batcave box. So you have Batman versus the Joker right over here. Look how cool that is. And then you have the Batcave on the far right. So that is the lunchbox. All right, guys, so I had to reshoot this part right here because I had originally shot the comic book part and I didn't read it. I only read the first story. So there's several stories in the 100-page comic book, and I highly recommend you guys pick this up, especially if you guys are fans of the DC Primal Age. This is going to go into the backstory of most of the characters. I'd say more so of Batman. And I guess it just really explains Batman, but it gets into some of the backstories, especially like Mr. Freeze. Not really the Joker. There's a story, and the first story is all of the characters, especially ones that figures they haven't made yet, like Superman, the Flash, and other characters. But yeah, so this was actually a really fun read, and the artwork gets a lot better as the stories continue because it's done by, each story is done by different writers and different artists. So you get a total, I don't know how many stories you get in here. There's several stories, but the artwork does improve. The stories get better and better. So I really, really like this. It really gives you an understanding of each of the characters in this era, and it goes over their powers. It goes over how Batman, you know, is how he is. I don't want to give any spoilers away. And they still use a lot of, like, you know, like there's Gotham City, it's Gotham Village. Batman still has a bat signal. So it's really interesting and it's really cool, guys. So if you guys are able to pick up the Primal Age comic book, I really think you guys are really going to enjoy this. 100 pages. The last few pages are some like sketches and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely pick this up if you want to find out some of the backstory on some of these characters here. So there you go, guys. I had to reshoot this just to explain that to you because I needed to read this to understand a lot of the characters. So there you go. And there you go, guys. There is my review. Hopefully I covered everything as best I could. This was going to be a long video with a lot of figures in it. So hopefully I didn't bore you guys, but this is a look at the Funko DC Primal Age action figures. Again, it's like a He-Man styled action figure, more for the vintage collector if you guys grew up like I did with these type of figures. Now their price point at about, I think they're $11.99 or $12.99, which is not a bad price for these figures, and they do come with accessories. They're not fully articulated, but again, they're still cool. The Batcave is really cheap. Even the beasts that come with, you can buy for Joker and Batman are priced at $19.99. It's a fair price. And then right up top, you know, so you don't think I left out Wonder Woman. She's sitting right on top of the Batcave right there. So you guys in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about this line. Did you guys pick up any of these styled figures, whether it's from the Mortal Kombat line, Thundercats, or the horror ones? Let me know what you guys think about this. Are these going to be pickups or pass? And who is your favorite character design that I have here? Again, I don't have the Joker, Aquaman yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up Aquaman, but I probably am to finish the set. Now they do have Series 2 on pre-order for Big Bad Toy Store. I think those are going to be available everywhere. Unlike these are only Target exclusive and Amazon. So, but the next wave, which is going to have Superman, the Flash, oh geez, who else? I think they're going to have Bizarro, Superman, the Flash, Bizarro, Lex Luthor, Black Manta, Ace the Dog. I'll throw some images on here so you guys can see. Those will be available for pre-order. You guys can click on the link below if you want to pre-order them. Let me know in the comments below. Again, guys, is this going to be a pickup or is it a pass? Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around till the end. We'll see you soon, guys.
Well, subscribe.